welcome back, friends. It is time for some What the Hollywood. So in the event you missed the roast of Tom Brady, I'm here to fill you in on some of the shenanigans and some of the roast, okay? So Kim Kardashian was the caboose, if you will, of a lot of jokes at the roast of Tom Brady, which was supposed to be about, well, you guessed it, Tom Brady. Kim did not have the best welcoming committee, but in all fairness, she did take it in stride, so I'll give her that. The reality star was one of many celebs on hand Sunday night for Netflix's The Greatest Roast of All Time, Tom Brady. And when she was eventually introduced by comedian Kevin Hart to come up to the podium to say a few words, people didn't seem happy to see her. So in true social media fashion, the clip has since gone viral, and let's just call it an avalanche of boos greeted Kim when she got on stage. So let's take a look and listen closely.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Well, thank you. I know a lot of people make fun of your height.
I don't know about you, but that made my skin crawl. I mean, again, like I said, she took it in stride, but that was a little rough. So funny enough, following Tom's divorce from supermodel Gisele Bundchen, the retired NFL star and Kim were reportedly dating, which she also poked fun at. She said, quote, "Speaking of Tom and I dating, I know there were some rumors that we were, and I'd never say if we did or not. I just released the tape. If you know, you know." The crowd responded with laughter and cheers, and then she made another joke comparing Brady to her stepdad, Caitlyn Jenner, formerly Bruce Jenner, and then told Brady she felt a bit bad about watching him get roasted, adding, quote, "But I think enough of my family members helped defend former football players." And again, if you know, you know, but this is a reference to her biological father, the late Robert Kardashian Sr., being part of O.J. Simpson's defense team when he was on trial for the murder of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson. So again, that was just a little bit of the roast of Tom Brady. All right, moving right along, Kate Middleton and Prince William are reportedly going through turmoil amid her cancer battle, according to their designer friend, Amaya Arrieta. So some quick background on this friend. Amaya has made designs for the royals' 3 children, George, Charlotte, and Louis. And in an interview with The Telegraph, Amaya said, quote, "I'm heartbroken at the moment. I think they are going through heck and back. I hope they will be back. It's really personal." So this unfortunate news comes just 1 week after the royal couple celebrated their 13th wedding anniversary. I told you guys last week about it. And they commemorated the milestone with a never-before-seen black and white photo. This was, again, never before seen to commemorate their 13th wedding anniversary. So that's that. But let's quickly shift gears to other royal news. Prince Harry has decided to pay a visit to his father. Harry has plans to return to London this month after King Charles III announced he will be resuming his royal duties amid his own cancer diagnosis. The Duke of Sussex will stop in London to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games tomorrow on May 8th, according to the BBC. Harry, who founded the annual multi-sport event, is scheduled to attend a service of Thanksgiving and give a reading with Damian Lewis at St. Paul's Cathedral in London. A spokesperson told the outlet that the 10th anniversary ceremony will celebrate, quote, "a decade of changing lives and saving lives through sport." And in a not-so-shocking turn of events, Harry's wife, Meghan Markle, will not be attending. So, surprise, surprise. Okay, final story for y'all. Madonna, she struck a pose, she vogued for more than 1 million people over the weekend. She capped off her celebration tour with a trip to Brazil's famed Copacabana Beach. On Saturday night, she put on a massive free show for 1.6 million fans. It was the last performance during her globetrotting retrospective tour, as well as her only celebration date in South America, which is pretty awesome. And it garnered the biggest live crowd of her entire career, which is pretty crazy to think. She's had a very long career. So the last time Madonna performed in Brazil was more than a decade ago in 2012. Madge showed her gratitude on social media, writing, quote, "This really happened. Thank you, Rio. Words cannot express my gratitude to everyone involved." Copacabana Beach has something of a history when it comes to huge pop spectacles. In 2006, just for reference, the Rolling Stones played for an estimated 1.5 million fans. And in 1994, there was a New Year's Eve show with Rod Stewart, reportedly that drew in 4.2 million attendees. So, Madonna, congratulations, girl. You deserve it. So, anyways, any thoughts on the royal news?
No, I was going to say Madonna. Why do I feel like Madonna's tour was so quick and Taylor Swift's keeps going on forever?
Well, that's a great question.
I don't get it, Maddie. I was like, Madonna's tour is already over, which I think she started after Taylor, and Taylor's keeps going. It just depends on the dates, I guess.
I don't want to throw any shade, but like Madonna is a pop sensation, so maybe Taylor's just trying to get as many fans drawn in as possible.
We don't want to anger our new EP chart.
No, we don't.
Anymore.